Hi everybody, it's Jill Blanchett with Green Thumb Stampers. It's finally Friday video time. I'm here again with a no frills bookmark card tutorial for you. So stay tuned and we'll get right to it. I think you're gonna like it. Hey there everybody. This week my Finally Friday video is a no frills tutorial on how to make this cute bookmark card. And so the little bookmark holds on this in this little, I'm going to call it a pocket, and then you have the card also. So I'm going to get started and show you what you need to do to make that. And so you're going to start with a base. You're going to have a base that's 8.5 by 5.5. Then the pocket piece will be 5.5 by 5.25, and we're going to do all of our scoring on the 5.25 side. So we're going to put the 5.25 up against the top of your scoring plate because the card is 5.5 inches long, so you want it to go this to be the full length of your base. So I'm going to put the 5.25 along the top, and we are going to get to scoring. I'm going to move my base out of the way for a second, and I'm going to put my little scoring template in the camera so that you can see it. I'll put it over here. The first mark is going to be at 1/4, and I'm going to go this way for a couple of the scores, and then I'll go back this way when I like to make sure I keep good control of the paper. So we're going to go to 1/4 inch, and we're going to score, and then we're going to score again at 3/8 inch. And then I'm going to turn it, and then we're going to score at 2.5 inches, 2 5/8 inches, 4 3/4, and then on this one I'm going to go just one little mark. I'm going to go on the 16th. And I'm going to tell you right now that if you don't want to leave the space like this for the the bookmark to have like a little pocket in case you're going to decorate up the bookmark, make it thicker or something, you can just score on the 1/16 inch instead of leaving, let's see if you could see it, instead of leaving this this kind of extra space in there. You can leave just a smidge. You just want to make sure you've got enough, like, I'm going to call it give, so when you fold these over, the panels aren't going to buckle. So this little tiny 1/16 inch would work here and here as well. I'm just telling you that because you don't have to leave that space. So now you're going to take your pencil and ruler, or you can eyeball it, and you're going to come onto your 4th score line, or the one at 2 5/8 inches, and you're going to measure down 2.5 inches and just put a little dot, and then you're going to come from this corner, your upper left corner, to that dot and cut. So I'll just kind of make a little mark there and show you, and then you're going to cut on this score line here. So let me show you now. So you can use your scissors, you can use your scoring or cutting blade, whichever works for you, but put the score line in the channel, and cut all the way down. So you could also just do this and cut down to 2.5 if you don't want to make the dot. That works too. And then you're going to come from that corner down to either your dot or the end of your where you cut. So I'm going to put the corner in the channel and my cut line in the channel. And I'm going to cut down to it and hope. And then this piece will come out. And I didn't cut all the way for fear I was going to cut too far. So I'm just going to take my scissors and nip it off. And because I'm trying to be careful, there it goes. Okay. And then in my example, I wrote on it, and so I want to erase it. And I know I'm using the wrong eraser because I've used it before and it leaves marks, but I used it. So now you are going to cut on, or you're going to fold on your score lines. So this little one here that was a 1/16 of an inch, you know, that one's going to be pretty hard to do both of them, but that's all you're looking for is this little bit of a tuck that's going to make room when you glue it on here. It's going to make room for the fold. So we're going to end up gluing it on here. And that 1/16 of an inch is just going to be what the doctor ordered to allow this to lay flat and this to fold over. Okay, so that's why I say you could do these little channels at a 1/16 of an inch if you wanted as well. But now I'm just going to try and fold that over on that second score line. I gotta find my bone folder. And I know it's here somewhere. I just had it. There it is under the ruler. So I'm gonna burnish those lines, and then like I say, I'm just gonna try and fold this just that little smidge. And if I pull it this direction, I'm gonna have a better luck getting just that little smidge pulled in. So I will there. And then like I say, you could do that same little bit on these because we just need enough for it to fold over and not buckle on us because the rest of it's too small. All right, I'm gonna do this one as well. Then you want to take your scissors and nip this flap off here because that's going to fold back. So come in and nip that flap off, or the point of that. And then now we are ready to like glue it down. So I'm going to show you. Let me make sure I got it right. We're going to glue that piece on there. Yes. So we're going to go ahead. Here's how we scored it and did our initial cuts and stuff. So now you want to flip it over and put a little bit of glue. I'm going to use the green glue. You can use whatever adhesive you like. Put a little bit of glue on the back of the first 1/4 inch space. And now you're going to fold that back over and into where that one, see it right here. I guess that's a good let. We're going to fold it and glue it onto this up next to the final score lines. And you can push it back if you need to get it to go flat. And then it should stand back up for you after. Okay. And then we're going to glue on the back side, or on the front side of this. So we're still working with the front here. And then this is going to glue onto the inside of our card base. So you can slide it in there. And then while your glue is, still wet, make sure that it fits in and that you've got enough space for that 1/16 of an inch to do its thing and folds over and lays flat and everything for you. We'll want to burnish on our fold lines later, and it's good to go. And that, my friends, is the basics for your card base of the bookmark card. If you want written instructions, go to greenthumbstampers.com and sign up for my newsletter. I will be putting these in there, and it's an exclusive file of my tutorials for my newsletter subscribers. So thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll be back again next week. Okay, there you have it. We are done with another Finally Friday video. We are done with another Friday. Another week has gone by, and we are now into the weekend. So I hope that you got some fun plans. I hope the weather's going to be nice. And this particular video will play. It's going to be Mother's Day on Sunday. So happy Mother's Day to everybody. And I will be back again next week. I appreciate all of you for watching. Thank you, and have a great weekend. Bye.